How to handle if your girl is cheating on you. Sharp Game here, coming at you with another episode from ChooseYourRelationships.com off of Love Can't Wait, which can be found on Amazon.com. Yeah, I got this question a couple weeks ago. Some dude, I guess he's married. I've been married for a couple years, and he thinks that he thought that his wife was cheating on him, and shortly after that, he found out that what he thought was true. So he wanted to know how to handle it, what he should think about, what I think about it, because he wanted to go beat the guy up, I mean, he wanted to get at the guy, from smashing his wife, and he wanted to know my, take on the situation like this. So, but one thing he failed to tell me is, see, I don't know what kind of relationship they have. I don't know what kind of marriage they have. I don't know what their foundation was built upon. And that's very important because, see, I don't assume anymore that most people have the traditional relationship, the American way, mano a mano. See, I don't assume that anymore. I used to be like that. I used to assume every relationship was just like mine. And I found out that wasn't true. I found out that most guys that are married, they can barely get out of the house. The wife controls them like a damn slave. They're very submissive to their wives. And a lot of these guys, I think, on some level, are afraid of their wives. So I don't really know the dynamics of their marriage. But what I can say, if you're trying to get at the guy because he smashed your wife, that's not the way to go about it at all. Actually, that's kind of weak. That makes you look kind of weak, really, because the person that you should be dealing with is your woman, your wife. That's where the problem stemmed from. And I don't know where it started from, but if y'all in a union, in a marriage, in a relationship together, if something goes out of that relationship, or if somebody takes the problems out of the relationship, that's the person that you have to deal with. That y'all have to sit down and talk about that. The person that's on the outside being invited by somebody, I mean, they really don't know what the hell going on. They just want to have a good time. They just really want to have sex in most cases. Really? I mean, the person that, because you have to understand, in a situation like this, the wife, she might have told that guy anything. She might have lied to him just to get him in the sack. And this happens all the time. Women will lie to get laid too, believe it or not. They say guys lie to get laid, women lie to get laid too. So someone that's on the outside, they really don't know the truth. And I've been in situations like this. I've dealt with married women in the past, and they led me on to believe that they were single and everything, and that it was all the guy's fault. And even after that, I found out that they were married. That's when they started acting like it's all the guy's fault, and she don't feel guilty from doing what she's been doing all this time. And I'm gonna leave him. The same old. She did what she did even before me, and now she's, to justify why she sneaks around, she's gonna play the victim, basically. And I mean, how the hell I'm supposed to know if it's true? I mean, I barely know her. I don't know the husband or the other guy, the boyfriend or whatever. So, in most cases, the person on the outside, they're being fed a lie. They're being fed a fantasy. In some cases, and in some cases, the person on the outside can be naive, because it's some, a lot of times the naive person will think that, will kind of feel sorry for the wife or the husband, and they'll kind of get sucked in just on that, and they'll feed them a sob story talking about how she's being treated so badly, or so you can't believe none of that stuff, man. People will say almost anything to get what they want. I've had it happen to me. I was naive at one point. I believed that everything she was saying was based on truth. And one thing that I've learned is there's always at least two sides of every story. And if one person is doing all the talking and putting all the blame on another person, that's a red flag, because no one person does everything wrong. It takes two people to tangle in a relationship, as they say. So both people done something. They had their hand in something, because that's how the relationship came to be. So I don't really get caught up in the who did this or who did that, who's a bad person, you're good, I'm bad, you treat me wrong, or whatever. So if you're a guy, I would say in this situation, getting at the other guy, getting physical with the other guy, that's pretty much a weak move. Just you need to talk to your woman, take care of your household, and if you're being disrespected, you need to check your woman. And if it goes too far, if the disrespect goes too far, you're probably gonna have to get rid of her, because something is gonna happen. It might be some violence or something. She might call the cops on you or something like that. Something's gonna happen after a while. If she gets too disrespectful, something's gonna happen, and it happens all the time, every day. Some guy, feels like he's getting disrespected by the wife, feels like she went too far, and she might have put her hand on him. She might have slapped him or socked him, and most people, in a situation like that where someone's not used to being hit, most people are gonna automatically swing back. If you hit me, I automatically hit you back. But see, a lot of women have this thing where it's like, you should never hit a woman, and that's just ridiculous. You can defend yourself. Come on, give me a break. There's laws on the book saying you can defend yourself. You shouldn't let nobody beat the hell out of you, and you don't do anything about it. Come on, give me a break. This is ridiculous. But a lot of times, this is what happens when you let the disrespect go so far or too far. So the best thing to do, man, if in a situation where things go too far like that, is to just get out of that, man. Really, it's just not worth the police getting involved, and the attorneys getting involved. Forget all that. It ain't worth it, man. And when other people get involved in your relationship, it's pretty much over. If third parties get involved, that's pretty much y'all going downhill then, So it's the best thing to do in this situation is talk to your woman and see if y'all can work things out. See where the problem stems from. See if y'all can get past the problems that you have. And because most people can't get past the problems. That's why their relationships don't last very long. So, that's all I got for this video. So if you like what you heard, subscribe, share this video. Check out my website, chooseyourrelationships.com. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.